we've combed over every bit of game footage we recorded from September to June and compiled the 10 very best plays from across Milford High Sports. Now, we did not include football in our countdown. We gave the football team their very own top 10 countdown back at the end of their season. You can take a look at those plays over on our YouTube channel. In the meantime, here is our Milford Informer top 10 moments in MHS Sports. Leading off our MHS Top Sports Moments countdown are the Scarlet Hawks cheerleaders. In 2013, the squad brought a national championship home to Milford. 2 years later, the girls found themselves competing on the national stage once again, and after months of preparation, the girls shined during the two-day competition in Orlando and once again earned the right to be called national champs. Here is a look at their award-winning routine. The preseason rankings placed a lot of lofty expectations on the Milford boys soccer team. That pressure may have gotten to the team at times, leading to a disappointing 5-11-2 finish to the year, but that pressure did not stop freshman Iago Da Silva from making an immediate impact on the team. Da Silva grabbed his first career varsity goal on his very first game with the squad after getting called up mid-season. Da Silva continued that wave of momentum into his second ever varsity home game against Taunton. To Canton, followed up by a 4-0 loss to Oliver Ames and a 3-0 loss to Nipmuc. But no shutout here today, as it's Iago Da Silva again. Iago Da Silva just brought up to the varsity squad in time for the game last week against Stoughton, comes away with a goal, and now makes it 2 goals on the season, and all-important first goal here in this game. Takes the shot from long range, and there it is, for more than 20 yards out. And how about that? 2 goals now. There were many big moments for the Lady Hawks softball team this season. The first one to make our list came as part of a huge regular season showdown with the undefeated Silver Lake Lakers. Silver Lake would score in the first and would maintain that lead all the way until the 7th. Finally, with Milford 1 out away from defeat, sophomore Maggie Farrell and junior Jill Powers would look to ignite a rally. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. The pitch from Barone is a line drive out to left field. It drops in for a hit. They will wave Farrell to the plate. Here comes the throw. It's not in time, and Farrell scores to tie this game at 1. For the first 2 had been retired in the 7th. It was Farrell who came through with a double. Came around to score on the hit by Powers. She sends a high fly ball out to left field, and that is gone. A 2-run home run for Maggie Farrell. She does it again and ties the game at 3. Now here's Jill Powers, who has come through with 2 hits in her last 2 at-bats. She sends a line drive past the glove of the second baseman, Riordan. Coming around to score the winning run is Taylor LeBrun, and Milford walks off with the 4-3 victory in 11 innings. The hockey program in Milford has been building steady momentum over the last half-decade. But with the departure of scoring juggernauts Brad White and Jared Balzerini, there were questions regarding where the offense would come from for the Hawks in the 2014-15 season. Milford made sure they addressed those questions immediately as they took on Assabet Valley in their season debut.
Now looking to split the D. Shot on and scores! Looks like Aiden Wild breaking through on the left side, cutting to the middle, beating the defenseman, and then sending it low on Lazaros. He's got Wild, and we might have numbers again. Wild coming in, looking for a chance. Wild looking to center. Now collects it back, has it, and wraps it in! It's a Wild night so far here in Hopedale. This time, Drew Wild getting the goal. Callahan turns over. Here's a chance for Wild. Walking in. Oh, there it is. Easy as cake. Goal number 2 on the night for Drew Wild. And put right up to Drew Wild again. Wild looking to cut in. Shot. Oh, what a goal.
Wow.
He ripped that one right over the glove.
It's a hat trick. Where are the hats? Is it?
I do not think that Lazaros was expecting that shot to be taken.
Milford TV had a chance to cover some exciting playoff action throughout this season, including the boys' volleyball team, who made it all the way to the quarterfinals in the Central Division. The Hawks entered that quarterfinal match firing on all cylinders as they took on the number 3 seeded Lincoln Sudbury Warriors.
Henderson set to deal. A bump. Now on the front line, Luna, the smash by Vega. Nicely played with the dig. And then a side out on Lincoln Sudbury. Henderson could not catch up with it. And Milford will get the serve and the 1-0 lead. Stephen Luna, the captain senior, to the service line. And right off the hands of Ryan Nevels playing the back row, it's Stephen Luna with the ace. Luna set to serve it up once again, 2-0 Milford. Another smash towards the middle, testing Nevels. And then the set out in front, and a bump by Ratcliffe. Hit to the back by Bassett. And the hard smash, but into the net by Finnegan. And Milford gets the point.
With the weight of a 36-year legacy of playoff appearances on their backs, the baseball team got their 2015 season off to a very strong start, winning 6 of their first 8 games. A lot of that early success was thanks to the efforts of their ace starting pitcher Alex Croteau, who put together one of his strongest performances of the year against the Davenport Division rival Stoughton Black Knights. And this one swung on and missed. And it looks like another strikeout on an off-speed pitch for Croteau. Already his 3rd strikeout in his first inning and 2/3 of work. Sullivan, the righty, ready to see another pitch, and it's in there at the knees for a called strike 3. And that is strikeout number 9 now for Alex Croteau as he watched his offense send 7 men to the plate and score 3 big insurance runs. Gets a waving swing and a miss here. He battles back and strikes out her for the 3rd time in the game. And that is strikeout 11 on the day for Alex Croteau. We revisit the Lady Hawks softball team once again, this time in the MIAA playoffs, where the girls found themselves staring up at a 4-0 deficit in the 5th inning. Milford would look to mount a comeback against one of the top pitchers in the state in Quincy High School's Saxon Bresnahan. The mental toughness now of Saxon Bresnahan getting tested really for the first time in this playoff game. Ready with her 1-0, and it's a line drive out to deep left field, back to the wall, and it is gone! A 3-run home run for Taylor LeBrun that ties this game up at 4. A 1-0 pitch, and Taylor LeBrun lines it over the left center field fence, and it is a brand new ball game now. Each team with a bases loaded, no out opportunity here in the 8th inning. Quincy could not cash in on their chance. Milford hoping to not suffer the same fate. They have the bases loaded now with 1 out. And another chance for Maddie Bonvino. The 1-0 pitch lifted in the air, out to right center field. It lands for a hit. Coming around with the winning run is Maggie Farrell. It is a walk-off win for the Lady Hawks as they defeat the Quincy Lady Presidents in 8 innings by a final score of 6-5. It can't be easy to be the only girl on a high school varsity wrestling team, but Anna Tarina never shied away from a challenge, and Anna came through with one of her best performances of the year in the team's match against Canton High School. Once more, we take you back to the MHS softball field. Coach DeVito nicknamed this year's team the Cardiac Kids. Never was that nickname more accurate than when Milford took on Franklin in an early season matchup that proved to be one of the most exciting games of the entire year.
Here's the pitch. A line drive out to the gap in left center field. That's going to hit over the fence for a home run. That one hitting right off the top of the fence out in left center field. It ricocheted over the fence. And a solo home run for Maddie Bonvino instantly ties up the game at 1. A 1-ball, 1-strike count as Pierre Gustavo hits a high fly ball twisting towards the fence, and it is over the fence for a home run. That one just kept drifting out there in left field. And over the fence, the second home run of the day for Milford, and this one giving the team a 2-1 lead. The next pitch from Atherton, and this is driven deep out to left field, and this is gone. A 2-run home run for Bree Flaherty. And this will give Franklin some breathing room now as they will take a 5-2 lead. Here we go, a full count, 2 outs in the inning. The runner's on the move as the pitch is up and away for ball 4, a bases loaded walk, and the game is tied once again, 5-5. Lamonaco's next pitch is hit high in the air out to left center field, going back towards the wall, and it's gone for a home run. A walk-off home run by Ali Pierre Gustavo, her second home run of the game, and the Lady Hawks walk off with the 6-5 win.
We return to the ice for the #1 play in our countdown. The fans of Milford hockey call themselves the Scarlet Army. The troops were hungry for the team's first ever playoff victory and were hopeful this was the year Milford would make it happen. The Hawks would need to get past their regular season and postseason nemesis North Attleboro to make those playoff dreams a reality. Milford grabbed a power play goal midway through the third period to tie the game, and despite a flurry of chances on both sides in the final minutes of regulation, both teams would head to overtime to determine who would advance.
We are set for overtime here. 6 minutes on the clock, 5-on-5. Face-off won by Milford. Burns handles back in his own zone. Next goal sends the winner to a matchup with #1 seed Westwood. Puck tied up here. Stick being held onto, kept in the zone. Ma throws it forward but hits some bodies. Creer forced to try and recover, but the speed of Wild gets to it first. Wild centers out front. Gillian scores! And Gillian has won the game for Milford, and they've got their first playoff victory. The team flies over the bench to mob him. Gillian, the hero tonight. With some incredible perseverance, Alec Gillian gets open in front of the net, takes the pass from Wild, and fires it home past Grunewald. Milford is the victor tonight with a 3-2 final.
Hey everybody, this is Tim Coette. Make sure you check out full episodes of The Milford Informer on Milford TV. New episodes air every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. and then re-air frequently over the course of the weekend. Milford TV can be found on Comcast Channel 8 and Verizon Channel 38. And if you live in the Milford area and have an idea for a news story, you can contact us at news@milfordtv.net.